Hello everybody and welcome back. This is a game, I believe it's called Limbo, that's being played by myself, Geoffrey Best, the ex-Royal Jester, to His Majesty King Henry VIII. Now, I've been told that this game included... Oh no! Oh, look at this! I've been decapitated. I've been told that that's His Majesty's specialty, so that this would be a good place for me to start. Right. Well, I guess technically the beheading was the second one and the fourth one. So not quite yet. There we are. There you are, Your Majesty. Try and divorce Geoffrey Best. Not exactly the best strategy, if you will. There's some flies there. Ugh. Oh, I'm not sure what sort of creature that was. You know what? It's best to probably not do that. I'm just going to go this way. As quickly as I can. Hopefully it won't fall off in the meantime. There we are. Perfect. Right, that looks rather steep, doesn't it? Let's go! Oh, look at that beastie. Ooh. No thank you. No thank you. Oh, I can just keep going? No? Alright, Alright. It appears as though that creature's more scared of me than I am of it. So that's a good thing. Nothing I can do with its food pile here, though. Hello? Something I can bring with me? No? Alright. Well, I'm stuck in this small bit of stagnant water along with this disgusting giant creature. Hey! 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 That's a little bit higher this time. Alright, well, that's a change. That's a change! Down in the stagnant water. Wait for it to come back. Not looking at it. Not looking at you! That means you can come along then, yeah? Maybe if I hide over here in the corner. My glowing little white eyes over there. I'm wearing the mask of shadows. Alright. Apparently I have to be... Maybe if I go slowly? Slowly. Slowly, not to disturb this insectoid creature. It's working so far. It's working so far, not making much noise. Not making much noise at all. Come here! Those look like rather large legs I can break off of you. And then, of course, if I just try and do this just quickly. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Well, seems as though we are in a bit of a puzzle, a bit of a struggle. We are in limbo, if you are. If I'm correct, if I remember hearing my friend recently, I met a gentleman by the name of Martin Luther in a village called Canterbury. He was talking about this whole concept of how the church has this concept of limbo, but you can pay to get out of limbo. If you pay the church enough money, if you pay the church enough coin, you can get out of limbo. Now he thought that whole thing was just a bunch of nonsense, and I must say I agree. Come here. Nope. Alright, good. Ready to let go. Let go, let go. I'm ready to let go now. There we are. Ugh. Look at this thing. It's disgusting. It's just... It's just twitching about. Ugh. Seeing the beheadings I have, you'd see a bunch of twitching corpses. I was making sure that wasn't something I stepped on and then it caused an effect. Ugh, it's getting warm in there. Oh, alright. I can make it across that. So I suppose, let's see. Or was that simply just to show me... I think that button's purpose was just simply to show me that there are, in fact, things I can step on that cause something else to happen. Alright. It's showing me a few numerous tricks of the trade here. That's going to well, that was a noise. Oh, come over here. There we are. And it's going to keep rolling, and I understand this. Alright, I got it. Yeah. As far as that's going to go. Pull it as opposed to push it. Alright. I think I've got this. It might take a few tries, but I've got it. I think I've got this. Might take a little bit of time. Might take a few tries, but I believe I understand the concept that it's going for. I just need to make my way over it and pull it, and no. Did not work as intended. Let's try again. It looks like it's rather slow, but it's kind of... Come on. There we are. No, come along with me now! Ah! Like it was going kind of slow there for a second to work. And this is as far forward as I can bring the second one, yeah? It's not going to go any further than this? It's not going to go any further than that. Alright. But this is a crucial piece, it seems, that I'm going to need for the rest of this. And therefore I must spend enough time devoted to gather this puzzle piece before the next part. So I just need to do this slowly. Alright, now it's stuck. Get it onto this part that I'm pulling. There we are. Nope, that didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work at all. Alright. Thought I had it there for a second, that I could keep it balanced in sort of the middle bit of it. Come on. It is nice that this system is automated. Whoever created this contraption is quite skilled at it, in my opinion. Mayhap if we go slowly. Nope, that's not going to work at all. It's going to stop. Boop, and then that's just going to go right on over and down. Bloody hell, come on. I can do this, yeah? You know what? Since this is going to be repetitive for all of you, how about I tell you a joke, eh? Alright. So, this joke is about a man. Now, this man had 10 daughters. That's not the joke. I can understand how some of you would think that would be the joke. How a man having 10 daughters would be the joke. But that's not the joke. That is what we call the setup. So, this man, he has 10 daughters. Now they're very being women, they're very thoughtful individuals. So they did plan for this father on his birthday for the following day. Was their father's birthday that they were going to try and make him smile. Now this was going to be quite a feat, you see. It was going to be quite a feat because their father they have not seen smile in many a year. So they were going to take it upon themselves to try and get their father to smile. Now, the way they planned to do this is they were all planning on telling him a joke, one apiece, to ensure that they succeed, since there were 10 of them after all. So all 10 of them had planned on telling their father a joke, a jest, if you will. Now, upon the next day, once each of them worked as hard as they could, they talked to as many people as they could to find the best, most exquisite jokes possible. They've all had their jokes lined up. They are ready to go. Just try and see if I can do this quickly enough. That's no! Oh, dang. Now you see, they all found a joke. They all were ready upon the day of their father's birth that they were going to tell him a joke to make him smile, as they have not seen in quite some time. So, the eldest was, of course, the first one to tell her joke. So the first one tells her joke, yeah. And it does not succeed. And it does not succeed because all it is a simple pun. Now, we all know that puns are, of course, the lowest form of comedy. You know, right next to slapstick humour. But nonetheless, it was a pun on which she decided was the best, and so it was a pun unto which she told her father. So she did so, and it did not make him laugh, it did not make him smile, nothing of the sort. And so, it was the second child's try. I thought I had it there for a second, I really did. It was the second child's try, the second daughter's try to tell him a joke. And, unfortunately, the joke that she also had to tell was a pun. Needless to say, did not make her father smile. Didn't make him laugh, did not make him have the slightest inkling of enjoying himself. And so upon her failure, the third child had their turn. And then the fourth, and then the fifth, and then the sixth, and all of them, all 10 of them, each and every one, all of them discovered that their jokes were all puns. All 10 of them. Let's see what's over here on the right side. I haven't even looked over here yet. That looks mysterious. And so all 10 of them told their father their jokes, all the 10 puns, and as you can imagine, it did not work. It did not succeed in the slightest. So, one can say that none of the jokes worked. Not one did. That is correct. None of them made him smile. No pun intended. You see there? I told a pun as a joke. No pun intended. No pun intended. Made him smile. Why did that open just now? Did it like bounce back? Did it roll back? It did. Oh. If I can replicate that result, then I can slide that box underneath and succeed. Come along then here. Pull it up as close as I can. Oh, it's a reverse pendulum, I see. Well, not even a reverse pendulum, but a pendulum. So where it will roll backwards and make that happen. There we are. Don't squish me. It squished me. I'm dead. Look at me. On the box. Dead. There we are. Oh, thank goodness I didn't have to do that part over again. Alright. Alrighty then. You see, I'm not going to say that my jokes are good. I did say that puns are the lowest form of comedy, and that was not untrue, despite the fact that I told one. There's a reason I'm the Ex-Jester. It's not because I'm unfunny. But you see, it was because I got a battle of wits. I entered a battle of wits, not with His Majesty, but with His Majesty's mother. And so when you enter a battle of wits with somebody that you will clearly win against, but yet has position, it is the smarter thing to do to simply feign defeat. And so I said, yes, of course, Your Majesty, You have won this battle of wits. And she was not yet satisfied because she knew in her heart that she had lost. And so His Majesty had told me, Geoffrey, one of two options. One, we can do what my mother hath suggested, and you can, of course, lose your head. Or, since you are a friend, you can keep your head, but you'll forever be exiled from my court. I think it is quite obvious from the fact that I still have my head, which I chose. I feel like I need that box, so I'm not going to run off without it. It may have been just to stand on that lever. And mayhap the reason why the angles of this machine are such they are. Hooah! There we go, I made it! Yeah, there we are. Without the box. Good. And so I left his court, and I found myself a new home in the grand village of Canterbury. There we are. Could I have fallen down that? I may have ridden it all the way through, however, that makes me think that there's something more up here. Even though it seems as though there's clearly not. Oh well. Secrets be where they may be. It is indeed my specialty as well. Oh, I see. I understand. There's a box up there that I need to retrieve. Alright. So the ladder's something of a red herring then. I'm well. I'm well. That ladder seems as though it's a red herring, or mayhap not even a red herring, but more so of simply just a way of retrieval in case you do not do it correctly on the first try, as such that I did not. Oh no, you're kidding me. I do need that other box after all. Alright, well I will at least prepare this one. There we are. Such a strange contraption. There's not really a reason for it to be the way it is. If you could just put another ladder over there on the right, and it would achieve the same goal, really, without going through all this trouble. Oh well. I'm sure somebody had their reasons for doing it. Mayhap Galen with his cosmically speaking and everything. Oh, Galen, for those of you who do not know, is a good friend of mine. A wizard. Very smart gentleman. There we are. I'm going to do my best to travel along with the box so that it does not smash underneath these cogs, if you will. I have no idea what would happen if that box smashed. I would have no way of this small, bright-eyed gentleman escaping. That would just be a tragedy within itself, wouldn't it? There we are. But you know what this child is missing? A hat. He's missing a hat. Ah! Oh, that is electrified. I thought it would be, but I was not completely certain. Alright, so I suppose this is just simply needing to succeed quickly. I'm starting to gain the opinion that there might be something more to this, although it does not seem so. Is there a way for this young gentleman to run faster? Oh, I have an idea. I have the simplest of ideas. Never mind. No, I do not. Because I was under the impression that mayhap the track beneath me would not be electrified if I would not turn on the box to the left. But now that I have swung this chain, as I now run, I suppose it will just simply take a few tries to succeed in this endeavor. But I believe I have the right answer. Yes, I do believe I have the right answer. Since the chain is now swinging more so to the left, I must simply time it correctly so that when I jump upon the... It nicks my toes! The simple thing sent an electric current through my toes to lead to my eventual demise. Oh goodness, that was an unexpected result. No, 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 you do not fall down. Stay a little bit closer to the top so that the electricity does not jump up and bite your toes again, little one. We do not want you to lead to your eventual death that easily. Ah, now I must swing backwards once more. Perfect. Now I must swing forward. Not simply just jump down upon the track once more. And here we go. Success. I'm just ready. Oh, no. Just, just like jumping off of a tree. Simple, easy. Alright. Is there something I can pull? Nope, but it seems as though I can push it. And if these cogs will match that of the machine next to it. Oh, this whole thing is turning. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's frightening. Oh, this is frightening. Oh, something is happening. I do not know if I need to jump off this thing. Mayhap I'll just simply hold on for dear life, yes? Alright. Alright. Oh, no, 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 no. Alright. Well, I'm going to try that again. This time I'm going to be successful. I'm going to stay to the left of this falling contraption this time around. There we are. So maybe hanging on for dear life was a good thing, but not particularly in that exact spot. Travel quickly. Ride this cog upwards. And then I suppose going this direction would not be unhelpful. Is this to stop it? Oh, alright, that's a box. It appears as though that... Alright, it is showing me how this works. So deselect that. It's working on the principle of magnetism. And this box will slowly slide down. There we are. Perfect. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, you're absolutely kidding me. Why is this shut? Why is this closed? Wonder how this is going to work. Anything over here? Nope, just an empty wall. Let's suppose then I'll need to jump up once more. Oh, of course, and then I simply select this. It'll open that. I just need to do it one more time. Simple. A challenge that is no challenge for the likes of Geoffrey Best, His Royal Majesty's Ex-Jester. Oh. Alright, now I see the actual challenge. I see the challenge now. It's just that I must do so in a quick enough fashion so that I can make it through. Now, I have a few wonderances in this occurrence. Number one, if I turn on the magnetism, will the door above stay closed? My guess is it will not. Oh, no. Here is an idea. Here is an idea. Here is the true idea. I must magnetize the track when the box is upon the correct stage. Where I can both use it to jump upon the left and the right. And use it as a bridge in between the two. So So I must test if I can use it. There. Which I can. And use it over here. Which I can. To lead to my eventual success. Well, it did not work that time. But it will work the second time. And if not the second time, I'll reposition the box slightly more to the left. There we are, there we are, there we are. And go! Woo! There we are. And the victory goes to Geoffrey Best. Oh, I needed that box first. Oh, I needed that box first. Anyway, I can tilt this back the other way. No, that is an Alright. So before I pull the lever this time, bring the box closer to me. And so I can ride upon the chain. Perfect. Dangling my little feet down. This saw has no bearing upon the likes of me. See how I conquer you. Oh, that was electrified! That was electrified! Alright, so I need to ride the box then. Fair enough. I think I will depart upon the next series of puzzles after this one. I have another friend that will take over in my place, though. A kindly adventurer by the name of Lux. He's as sharp a tongue as I do. However, he's not quite the, as a distinguished of linguist, whose weapon's voices of choice is English, as mine is. So I must jump off of this box and retrieve the chain. I'm curious, though, is there something up there? I do not think there is. Well, while I precariously hang, I will leave you all. So thank you once more for watching this series of Limbo. This has been Geoffrey Best, His Royal Majesty's Ex-Jester. And somebody will be along shortly to continue your entertainment. Thank you all.